Hello, this is Mados here. I hope everybody's doing well. I was just doing a little bit of research on Bill Gates, and I just want to share a little bit of information about what he is and what he thinks he is. Some people may not realize that he doesn't have any special degrees in infectious diseases, and I don't see, or I haven't found where who has given him the okay or the permission or the control or the power to create vaccines to give to the whole world. So I just found some information that I wanted to share with you. And it's an article that came from the Washington Post. I'll leave the full link in the description. Gates famously dropped out of Harvard University to found Microsoft with his high school buddy, Paul Allen. But he is a voracious reader, and over the past 2 decades of his charitable focus on global health, he's taught himself the science of infectious diseases. Okay, so he's taught himself the science of infectious diseases. Okay, so he's taught himself. He didn't go to university, he didn't go to any classes, he doesn't have anything to show for it. So this is a quote from him. "When I spend billions of dollars on something, I have a tendency to read a lot about it." Okay, so that makes you special. Is that a stamp of because you read a lot about something, you have the power to control people's lives, and we have to listen to you? We have to obey you? I don't. You don't own me. And I'll never take a vaccine from you. As Gates began to move away from Microsoft in the early 2000s, he gave a fireside chat to senior leaders at its Redmond, Washington Conference Center, discussing his foundation's efforts to address malaria. Brad Smith, president of Microsoft, in particular, recalled Gates's encyclopedic assessment of mosquitoes and how they behaved and transmitted the disease. "I will always remember listening and thinking, oh my gosh, he can go just as deep in talking about mosquitoes as he did in talking about software code," said Smith, who has worked closely with Gates for 26 years. So, Melinda Gates and Bill Gates speaking during One World Together at Home. Okay, so they're trying to, of course, one world order. So these two, Tweedledee Tweedledum and Dumb and Dumber, think just because they have money, they're funding all these diseases, infectious diseases, and other projects, putting things together, and just because he's read about them and he has taught himself about infectious diseases, so this gives him the power to tell people that you have to get a vaccine? No, not in my book. So I want people to realize that whatever he's working on is definitely not something that you should abide by, because it's only something that is definitely not good for you. And please do your research. I'll leave the link in the description, and if you have any comments, please leave them down below. And If you agree, that's great. If you don't agree, I still love to hear on either which way. I always love comments that, like I said, I love people who voice their opinion. If you have links to other articles, or if you would like to contact me, I will also put my email in the description. But the thing is that someone who reads and studies something about a subject and has billions of dollars makes that person eligible to control other people, and we have to obey that? No, I don't think so. Okay, I hope you have a great night, great day, great evening. Stay blessed, and good night, Meadows.